The ZE3000 from Final are the lightest feeling IEMs I've used, but how do they sound? The ZE3000 IEMs from Final are made using a sturdy feeling but lightweight plastic, with a shibo finish, an old Japanese word meaning wrinkle on the surface of paper or leather. Being made of neither, the effect looks similar to having flecks of water on a matte plastic. On touch, the texture is simultaneously smooth and rough, where you can feel all the ridges, but every ridge seems to be rounded out, creating a great grip while retaining smoothness on a hard, smooth object. The case is made of the same material with the same shibo coating, and holds a 3000 mAh battery to charge the IEM up to 4 times before being drained. Speaking of battery, the ZE3000 is rated for a battery life of up to 7 hours, just enough for a workday, but not quite enough when under constant use. It is IPX4 water resistant, so no worries splashing water onto them, as I found out dropping one of the earbuds into a half-finished bowl of soup. Phew! Good thing it wasn't a half-finished toilet bowl. As far as fit goes, it doesn't solely rely on the grip of the ear tip and the ear canal, but also on the bottom ridge and the back of the ear. I was able to get a consistent fit by angling the IEM upwards, then twisting in like so. The ZE3000 has shallower tips than most IEMs, so if you have a shallower ear hole, this may actually help with fit. There are LEDs on the ZE3000 that are somewhat useless, as it only has 3 colors for battery indication: red for 10% or less, yellow for 10 to 99%. Yes, 99%. Leaving green with the remainder, the 100% mark. This behavior is the same on the charge case. Let me know in the comments if the green should have been used for over 50% mark instead. The charge time to full is approximately 1.5 hours for the earbuds, and 2 hours for the case alone. As for Bluetooth codec compatibility, it supports aptX Adaptive, SBC for older units, and AAC for Apple users, under the 5.2 Bluetooth standard. And in testing, there was almost an imperceptible delay in sound connecting to my computer, tablet, and phone, making this a viable option for gaming. There is a delay, however, in pressing the capacitive touchpads for media control. The beep tone it makes happens after just long enough to think you didn't hit the small triangle section of the earbud for the touch control. The ZE3000 has a single ear mode, allowing you to charge one side in the case while using the opposite side. I did, however, find that the ZE3000 preferred to connect to the remaining earbud every time I opened the case while it was charging. So how do they sound? The bass sounds full and has a lot of presence without being overbearing, where you can just about feel the rumble without it gripping you and giving your eardrums a good shake. The mids and vocals are very clear, and female voices seem to take a step forward, so if you love to listen to a lot of female vocals, this helps bring them just a little more to center stage. The treble is light, airy, exciting, and has a clean quality to it. I had to bring the ZE3000s to a painfully high volume levels to even introduce a hint of sibilance. As for sound stage, it is much wider than any IEM I have had. Most IEMs would have the sound feel like it's coming from the inside of your head, while the ZE3000 would feel about a couple inches away from my ear, depending on the track. While the passive sound isolation is really great, as it makes a perfect seal in my ear and has no vents, which is most likely due to the F-Link damping system that optimizes the pressure inside the earbud without needing external vents. Directional imaging, on the other hand, is about 20 to 30 degree increments, with the top and bottom imaging being hard to pick out. If you're looking at the ZE3000s for gaming, it can do very well, as it does have great separation, allowing you to hear sounds such as footsteps in a gunfight. If you're trying to use the ZE3000 for editing or mixing, it may not be the best choice, as it emphasizes female vocals quite a bit. As long as you keep that in mind and remember to adjust your mix accordingly, it should work just fine. But if you're looking for something that does everything well, check out its bigger brother, the UX3000 instead, and if you're looking for something more gaming focused, check out the OH400 from Oravetti. If you liked the video, subscribe for more hybrid work/gaming tech reviews, and have a nice one.